What's up everyone, Nico here, San Gluten, and we are here for another season of Dune Imperium. I mean, the season started already a couple of days ago, but I haven't put out much content. I think just one live game. Was it yesterday? I think it was actually. So yeah, getting a bit confused because it was a long week for me, to be honest. A lot of work, but yeah, I still enjoyed obviously playing in the evenings, and that's where I am right now. And yeah, Friday evening feels good. It's a weekend, so we can hopefully get some good games in, and hopefully climb a bit, because it hasn't been the case up to now. We have not won one game. I've only played 4, to be honest, but I've been second twice, third once, and fourth once, so really not a great record, and we will try to improve it right now. So let's jump into it. We have here our 4th position set, so we can choose our leader first. Some very good tech, especially, I mean actually all of them, but Holzman obviously I think is my favorite tech all in all. So some huge cards here. That could really call for an early reveal. Let's go for Baron and see, but I mean, if we have like 5 persuasion, that would be Sayadina and In the Shadows, or Guildbankers and In the Shadows. I'm not even sure what I would take. Maybe Guildbankers, yeah, on top of, I mean, In the Shadows obviously, but yeah, the other cards are all very good, to be fair, except maybe the Chief Administrator. Not a big fan of that one, but it's not the worst. So what are we having in terms of conflict, in terms of first hand? Alright, we have persuasion heavy hand, so that might encourage us in revealing early. We might not be the only ones, to be fair. But if they allow us, we would most likely trigger our master stroke this round, because a victory point would feel good. Let's see, yeah, obvious full space smuggling. Those were evident, and now what does our friend Beast do? Still suits, alright. That leaves us, Hardy Warriors, free. And we won't do it twice here. Just a bit unsure about whether we will be in a position to win the conflict or not, because Beast could very well have his signaturing and send in at least 2, if not 3 more troops if he goes to a city with his signet. So that would maybe mean we can't win it, and would be a bit of a bummer for 4 troops in round 1, but we would have to live with that. I think there is more value in revealing early, especially because with our cards here, it's not like we can visit the city, so best we can do is send in another troop with Dune to Imperial Basin if it's open. That would mean maximum 11, and Beast might well do more. Let's see. Good news is nobody early revealed up to now, so if Beast does, it kinda means we should be winning the conflict. And if he doesn't, means we have a choice here for very good cards. Alright, seems it's good news for us on all fronts, because should be winning the conflict and we have a very nice choice there. It will be in the shadows, and now, oof, what a choice there. To be honest, I might go for it. Guild Bankers is nice, but I feel like the other two have a bit more to it for us. I think it's the Shifting Allegiances. It hurts a bit because Sayadina is really powerful. But yeah, I think we go for Shifting Allegiances. Even the sister here, not too bad. I think we have like a top 5 of the 3-cost cards popping up, and the top 1 of the in the shadows as well, of the cost 2. I just spoiled it, but yeah, in the shadows is for me top 1 of the cards costing 2. But yeah, everyone has some nice cards coming up, obviously. What did Tessia buy? Oh, Guild Bankers. Okay, yeah, it's a good one. Sayadina for Ilban. And Beast is left with a bit of a downgrade, but still, I mean, actually he only has 1 persuasion, so anyways, couldn't buy anything there. And we get the early point as well. That's a good start, a good start. Very happy with that. Another point. Beast did not use his signet ring, so he can probably send in 3 troops. Yeah, that conflict is most likely not for us. We already depleted quite a bit, obviously, with that early Master Stroke, but that's the name of the game with Beast. Oh wait, sorry. I somehow forgot to transition into having my little game tags in the right place. They were kind of in the middle of it for you. I apologize for that. Yeah, so what are we doing here? Oh, well, we have full space. That's something we won't refuse there. That's amazing. On top of everything, we get an early shipping, but I guess Tessia would have it soon as well, because she has not played her signet ring. So she probably needs first some influence somewhere else with her first card, because she still has something, no? Yeah, she has her Sikh allies. And then with her signet, she's gonna be able to also get that level 2 before the end of this round, but she plays after us, so we should have shipping the next 2 rounds. Yeah, as expected, Tessia will go for some influence, and we'll probably rebalance it, let's call it. The one thing that could have been a bit better is for us to have a bit of Solari for our signet ring, but I guess all our moves, I mean, up to now we only had 2 moves, Hardy Warriors in full space, so there was not much in grabbing any Solari on the way. And I'm not going to complain about that. I think we had a very good start here to the game. So we will let it be. Yeah, so it does not matter. We could play just Dune the Desert Planet, because I won't recall directly. We saw Ilban's absolute priority was the sorry, I forgot the name now. Holtzman engine, my favorite tech. How can I forget the name? How can I forget the name of that one? The Holtzman engine. He does have it now. Thankfully, he doesn't have the guild bankers, because that would make it so much easier for him to get 2 Spicemas flows. But he shouldn't have too much of an issue as Ilban getting Menta, High Council. I mean, Menta draws in 2 cards. High Council gives him obviously the Persuasion. There's also 1 card draw on the moment, so it's not something that will be too complicated for him, I expect. Holo Projector, not too bad. Yeah, nothing here for us to pick up with our next shipping move, so we probably will recall and advance with our next shipping. Hopefully we do have shipping access. Any triangle will do, but here I guess we will take a liaison. Or maybe not. You know what, I've often regretted lately to buy too many of those, and we have our 2 very good cards here that I would like to see as often as possible. So let's try to keep our deck slim. Tessia getting an early point there is not great. Knowing she usually has some easy ways of getting alliances thanks to her snooper token, so let's see. Oh wow, we have more that we bargained for, but that leaves us a bit empty for next round. Signet is there, but let's see. Not ideal though. Nothing there for us, indeed. So, how do we go to shipping? I guess we will go with maybe we don't use shifting allegiances this turn, because there's a low chance we get to Imperial Basin. So yeah, for now let's assume we will play Full Space as our second agent, and here just recall five spies, and I think we go for the Fremen, because I wouldn't mind if Still Shift is open. Getting 2 water out of 1 full space there would feel pretty good. That would be ideal, but let's see if that is feasible. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix at the same time our YouTube live there. Right. Still suits is gone. That is unfortunate, because I quite hoped we would be able to go there also to fight for the conflict and try to get first or second or third. Just a couple of Solari there wouldn't be too bad. But that will not be happening. So maybe we just do wealth or false space, actually getting closer to the alliance here as well, because next round hopefully we get our signet ring, should then be in a position to recall again, and then we would have a choice between the two alliances. Let's see. Actually, Imperial Basin is open, so maybe we shift allegiances and we go grab this alliance. Gives us the extra Solari, allows us to also jump in the conflict maybe for a bit. Yeah, I don't hate that. And it's a bit too much, 2 bonus spies there, that's a bit too good to be true. Too good to turn it down. And I think we sent in 2 troops, because ideally we would prefer if Ilban does not get those 4 Solari, because that would put him in a position to get Swordmaster next round. And I mean, we would be first player, but I would prefer first doing shipping before getting Swordmaster, if we can. That would be quite nice. Oh, I forgot, yeah, actually for that. In the shadows, we should try to also get some influence with the Bene Gesserit. Okay, so even if he's second, he won't be in a position to get Swordmaster. I was kind of hoping that he would go for a Menta here to put him out of the Swordmaster race. That is a bit unfortunate, because Ilban still has an agent, so he could still potentially jump in here, and I will only get 2 Solari maximum, so it's not ideal. I would have liked the voice here as well, so maybe something else with the false space could have made sense, but then again, if it drew us the signet ring here, our next hand would have been a bit doomed. What does Ilban do? Can he join the conflict somehow? No. So I guess we should still get at least 2 Solari there. Not too bad, because when we recall here, hopefully next round, we should get an extra 5. So that should sort us out, both the Swordmaster and the High Council. Okay, I'm rooting for Beast here. I would prefer him winning a conflict, because that would actually be the second one for Tessia, and that would be very dangerous, to be honest. That would be bad news, but she has 1 intrigue, although Beast has 3 already. The first Spice must go for Ilban. That's not great. Let's hope an ambush is maybe among Ilban's cards, so that they could die. Yeah, that was too good to be true. So, indeed, Tessia wins another point here, and that is not good news. She wins another control here. That's quite wild. Oh, so yes, signaturing would have been the card we would have drawn with our full space last round, given it was the first card popping up right here. So this was quite lucky for us to be in a position to still ship this round. We will take a entry card from the signet first, just to have a look what it gives us. Double cross, I don't hate that. And we will take it with the Bene Gesserit then, to try and get the point this round thanks to the reveal here. We will get our Swordmaster this round. That is very nice. And our last agent will be a Diplomacy. Let's see where it can land. But yeah, I mean, wealth not ideal, because we kind of have enough Solari for our plans. But an extra 2 can't hurt for maybe future signet rings, maybe a Dreadnought at some point. Secrets would also be quite nice, actually. Then it would bring us very close to a second alliance, thanks to In the Shadows. Yeah, I don't hate that. Obviously, still suits would be nice, but I would expect that to be taken by the time our third agent is playable. Yeah, next hand does not look great, at least not the first 2 cards here. Yeah, still suits is gone, but that's alright. Secrets is fine for me as well, wealth potentially as well, as a worst case. So we have at least 2 options, and we will get one of those. High Council for Beast. He's already all set with his Swordmaster. High Council, he has a good tempo there in terms of like mandatory developments, let's say. Yeah, let's have a look what we have here. Bypass Protocol, nothing of interest now. Not the greatest card overall, but we could make use of it. Let's see. Maybe if a Test of Humanity or something like that pops up, or a power play and we have 2 spies lying down, it could still not be the worst. Yeah, we're not too bad here. What I like here especially is also the fact that we have a point from an early combat, which adds a bit onto that, but Tessia obviously has 2 of those, so we need to be careful with her. Where does she stand in terms of influence? Though not very far, I think. She's got a total of 3 influence, which is quite low. We as a comparison, we have 9 already, but that's, to be honest, very high for that stage of the game. Opulence. That's a nice card. Not a big fan of allowing... maybe he's not going for it actually. Maybe it's rather a Spice Must Flow for him. Probably, yeah, because his Solari is better used on Menta, I would assume. He seems to be thinking about it. Yeah, everyone else has quite low influence so far. Ilban, for instance, is at 3, Beast at 3 as well. Actually, they're all at 3 and we are at 9, I said. Yeah, I needed to recount that because it sounds surprising. Also, Ilban did go for Opulence and Liaison. Jamie's could be maybe something we... No, actually, I thought we would get to our hands, but no. It's just to acquire it and put it in the discard. Don't think it's really worth it. It's just that we've been blocked from Steel Suits a couple of rounds in a row, so his infiltrate ability would have been useful for us. The third control here is Tessia going for it. She has her first shipping access now. Let's see if she makes use of it. We don't have any Landsrad access, which is a bit of a shame because I wouldn't have mind maybe going for High Council now. We might just go Diplomacy to Steel Suits if it's open this time. Gives us 2 potential alliances on top of what we have now. Gives us access to the combat, a bit of water, which would be quite nice. I feel like she could maybe have made a better use of it. I mean, no, in the end. She anyways will go to Swordmaster, that we understood. But nobody was in a position to block her from that at all. So maybe she could have blocked something else to mess with us. But yeah, probably does not have a high importance because the next round with our next agents we could anyways go there. Unless you play 2 The Voice in a row, that's something I've never done or seen, but it could be quite funny. Play 1 The Voice, you block something, you play another The Voice, you block the same thing again. Would be quite funny. Beast is breeding selectively. True, we have shifting allegiances as well. Yeah, I think we are in quite a comfortable position when it comes to influence. We have a lot of it, and we can try to make the most out of it, to be honest. Maybe thinking of 3 alliances is not that greedy after all. Let's send in just 1 for now, because those 2 we could anyway send in with a Reconnaissance, for instance. And I think we can dream of that point, hopefully. Because the garrisons are pretty low, except for Tessia, who matches ours. Maybe we go for another water from Siege Table here with Reconnaissance? Or do we draw something with Arakin? I'm not a big fan of that, because now it means the two where we have an option for an alliance, Desha will get an additional bump, given those are our last two snooper tokens. But then again, with our shifting allegiances, we can easily recycle one of those into a stronger alliance with the one we choose, potentially, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, given smuggling is gone, do we want to draw a card and try to play something else as our last agent? Because there are a couple of good options here. Or do we just go for a water? No, I think we can draw a card here. Then again, that water might allow us to go to Great Flat. I was thinking of that earlier, but thing is, Ilban has 3 waters, so he could easily go there. But it would feel quite nice to get... Yeah, let's still give us a shot. Let's still give us a shot at it and see if Ilban is not, we will gladly take it. It's also a bit of a reserve for us maybe to play our shifting allegiances in a different context and maybe go to shipping with it or something not necessarily spice related. Oh, that's a very influence-focused round with everyone sending an agent on the factions. And the Hardy Warriors, okay, he's not really competing with us, which is nice, and Spice is there, so we will gladly take that. I would have liked that one. It's a bit of a bummer to be that low in persuasion. Oh, well, it's probably not going to be there anyways. Hey, Ship It, what's up? I should put a notification on when I start streaming. Just started a ranked game. Yeah, you're right, actually. I'm just doing it usually like a bit on a... How do you say, like very impulsively. On a whim, I guess you would say, or something like that. But yeah, you're right. I should just schedule them a bit better and do it like planned ahead, so that maybe I could also let my subscribers know about it. But it's more like sometimes it's a bit hard to plan. I'm like working until I'm not exactly sure when. Then I have dinner, and maybe I spend a bit of time with the wife, and then I'm like, well, I'm gonna play a bit if that's fine. And and she starts reading, so we both go our ways. So yeah, it's a bit. I should probably try to plan it a bit better. You're right, but yeah, then good luck with your game, with your ranked. As long as it's not against me, I don't mind, because I had enough of beatings against you this week, I think. Round 1 Kvisats, that's crazy. Even round 2, I'm like, this should be illegal, but round 1, that's insane. Are you playing Paul then, I guess? Or maybe with Helena, is it doable? Man, that's insane. Dreadnought. Oh, memo corders. That could be very interesting to us. And nobody has shipping access because Tessia gave it up. So I think we go for a memo corder there. Helena, yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes sense as well. It was between the two, I guess. Paul or Helena are the ones where you can really make that happen round 1. It's insane though. I guess there's no use in me wishing you a good game, because Kvisats round 1 sounds very much like a good game coming up. Let me do... I think with the Signet, because then we could play the voice and block something for our full space afterwards. Or... yeah. Let me take an influence. Yeah, let's go for the water here. Oh, and the bribery on top, I didn't even see that. Spamming my end turn click, so that AI wouldn't do just what it did now. Yeah, well, it's not the worst. It's not like it completely wasted my cards, but still. Oh, chomp shares, that's amazing though. So yeah, a bit of luck, thank you AI. But it did buy us a card. What did it buy us? It spent 2 spies for Sardaukar Legion. Well, that's not ideal, but it's fine. We are at 9 points now, thanks to AI, I guess. So yeah, maybe a chomp share is actually the end of this round. We could have made it happen with the Conspire though, but now that it spent 2 spies out of our reserve. Yeah, well, we could do the voice, recall, take 2 spies here, get Conspire. Maybe that's a play actually, to try and finish the game as early as possible. Let's see, because maybe Helena will be in a position to win the conflict and steal an alliance if she goes back to secrets or selective breeding. Yeah, my game is going pretty well, ship it. I think I have like everything on track here, should be fine. For once I'm not gonna lose to Tessia as Baron, because she's a bit my nemesis when I play Baron. I feel like Tessia is usually quite quick, but this time I had some luck, to be fair. I got an early shifting allegiances that helped a lot in the shadows as well. First round yeah, demand respect as well, actually, that's a good point. True, and if she wins that conflict, she could easily steal 1 alliance there. But I'm not gonna be in a position to fight for that conflict anyways. So I guess I'll just... well, I don't have to go shipping now, actually. I could shipping for coins and chom. Yeah, yeah, I thought of that. Actually, I thought it differently. I thought shipping for spice, blocking conspire, and go to conspire. But it comes to the same. But I guess I can try that, just to see. But if she has demand respect, I guess it will be another round. But you're right, I should still try it even. Even if she might just steal one thing from us. But I'll go to conspire, I think. Although it is a risk because I think she has the voice. So if she blocks it from us, you might be right. I should maybe just play the safe option. Yeah, let's play the safe option. Hey, Boss Giraffe, by the way. Didn't realize actually. I thought Ship It sent that, but then I reread the pseudo and I realized, wait, no, I'm mixing up. Oh, I got an extra spice thanks to Tessia visiting Imperial Basin, so I guess we could still just go to... Yeah, actually, you know what? I was just thinking exactly that as well. I was like, why would I go there? I don't need the Solari anyways, and I could get an intrigue just from secrets, and then that protects it. Although, yeah, as said by Ship It before, if Tessia has demand respect and she wins that conflict, she can get 3 bumps at once, so she would steal it, but it's still an additional protection just so that she can't steal it from just going there. And I guess there's no chance we get... Ah, wait! In the shadows. So if I draw 2 cards and one of them is in the shadows and we reveal it, that protects the alliance fully. So yeah, let's go for... And we draw 3 cards actually, so it is very likely we get it. Amazing, we got it. Alright, so yeah, that should be game. Oh, and an early reveal. Why that? Oh, she doesn't have access to Siege Tower. Okay. Yeah, I guess it was forced. Alright, Beast going for it as well. We will play our double cross, I guess. Although it gives us a water, maybe not. Yeah, I mean technically nobody is even coming close, so could do it for the troll, but we won't. Yeah, that's a GG. Was a good game to start the weekend. I really liked that one. Did Oh no, Ilban also didn't get his second Spice Flow, so he's probably regretting it a bit because he had one or two opportunities of doing so. And obviously now his Holtzmann engine is not active. So that is a bummer for him. And I think that's just 1 point for Beast. And that's GG. Plans within plans. Yeah, we were too quick this time. Round 6 endgame feels quite good. So that is one first win in this season, which feels good. But we obviously need to get a couple more for our objectives to come true again with the top 30 or even better. This season I feel like we should even target for a bit better. Top 20 would be a good progression there, yeah. Alright, so that would be it for this game. I'll be back probably in 15 minutes to do another one, so if anyone's still around, feel free. I'll put out an announcement just for you, ship it. Although it's 15 minutes, so you probably will still be in your game. But yeah, if anyone wants to join, I'd be glad to see you there. And I'll anyways also be live on Sunday. Probably late afternoon, Central European time, and maybe also in the evening, because that worked out quite well last time. So let's maybe try to repeat that. Have a good one. See you very soon.